Jim Mallinder, team in for the trip to Six Ways. We'll start with the selection that's gained the most attention. A welcome return for Rob Horne.
Yeah, definitely. He's been out for a number of weeks with a calf injury. Real disappointing to lose him. He was key in those early games for us. Massive in attack and defence, his experience, and we're delighted to have him back.
And the partnership with Luther Burrell, they played well together earlier in the season. Do you think that coincided with your best rugby, the two of them together?
Yeah, I think it did, and again in attack and defence, I think Luther very, very big, strong, good ball carrying. Rob Horne with his experience played really, really well all the way through. You know, his London Irish performance in particular was outstanding. So we're pleased that we've got them both back, both fit, and looking forward to seeing them in action.
No surprise to see Tom Collins back after a rest, but on the other wing, how difficult a decision was that to make between Ken and Juan Pablo, who've both played well in the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, you've said it. We're very, very fortunate that we've got some good wingers, and with George North being unavailable, we've got three good wingers all pushing for a first team spot. And Juan has been outstanding over the last couple of weeks, particularly down at Exeter in the second half. His ball carrying was great, but Ken Peace's been playing well as well, and we thought it was really good at the weekend. So I think with Ken and with Tommy Collins, it's a very good partnership.
New front row. I guess Dorian is heavily involved in picking that, but just the thoughts behind that as well.
Yeah, I think we've played a few, rotated a little bit over the last couple of weeks, but we think this is a strong front row to start. We know Worcester in terms of Ethan Waller, so we know what he can do, so he's a threat on that loose head. So we picked a front row who we think can dominate. And
changes in the back row as well. Jamie Gibson back, he's been outstanding at the start of the season, and Taymana Harrison at 8.
Yeah, again, we're giving them a little bit of rest time. Taymana came off the bench last week just for a little bit of game time, but generally they've had a rest, so it's great to get them back. And then Sam Dickinson moving up to the second row. Just
finally on injuries, Jim, you've already mentioned George North there. Can you give us any update on his progress and some of the second rows who are missing as well?
Yeah, George North is making really good progress. He's now out of his brace and doing lots of movement and exercise. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting him back. Second row wise, Christian Day is just recovering from a cut that he picked up down at Exeter. James Craig recovering from his concussion, and David Ribbons is making very good progress on his ankle.